Today was another great day. The sun was starting to shine here in Waimea, and no more drizzling, and I decided to go out and practice. So I started doing my 1.5 mile runs in circles, and I did about 10 laps, and finally I decided to venture out. So instead of repeating the circles, I turned a left and went down the sidewalk all the way to Ace Hardware, which is about another mile down the road. So a mile up and a mile back. And my circle, I would say 1.5 miles, complete circle. So I would go to Ace, turn around, come back, circle around where the estate I live on, and head back out through the courthouse parking lot, asphalt, and take a left and go back to Ace and turn around and do it. So I did that about 10 times. Well, on the 11th time, I said, hey, the hell with this. I didn't stop at Ace. I crossed the street and went on over to Foodland, and then I went over to Starbucks here in Waimea. This is a picture of it. So I sat down, and I know a lot of people, and they started coming over and talking to me and looking at the machine. Remember, there are no Shermans here on the Big Island but mine. I'm the first one to be on the Big Island of Hawaii with a Sherman. I've been told that by the people that sold it to me. People do come here to go out up Mauna Kea in groups with various EUCs and Shermans, but they don't live here. Shermans are on Oahu, but not here on the Big Island. So it's like, man, these people never seen anything like that before. So, you know, I sat around for about an hour and talking to people and things, and waiting on some of my friends to come out and talk to me that work at Foodland. And today was a great day. And I come home, and there are people that were calling me on my 408 number, calling me that they had seen me on the road. And today, I let my hair back down the way I ride my scooters around town. So I have extremely long hair down to my waist. So when I'm feeling good and I'm riding, I let the hair down in the breeze. So I was going to go out and buy all kinds of elbow pads and what do you call it, forearm protectors and knee protectors and calf protectors and shin protectors and a helmet. And you know what? I'm not into all that crap. For one thing, I'm only doing about 5 miles an hour at the very most. So usually I'm hovering around 2 miles an hour down the sidewalk or whatever. That has been my plan the whole time. Long hair, aloha shirt, lei, flip-flops, and shorts. Now, I will put on my wrist and hand guard, and then I wear my medical knee braces so I won't twist my knees. I had 2 operations on my knees in 2014, and because I twisted them in a fall, and I wear those, and maybe I might get even another set of construction knee pad type things, the leather type, and put it over my what do you call it, the knee braces that I use now. So that'll be a little more protection. These things are neoprene and they protect good enough. But I'll go ahead to extra measure, and I will get the nice leather knee pads and put them on there on both knees, just for added protection. Now later on, if I decide to go over 5 miles an hour, then I'll go ahead and put the helmet on and go ahead and get all that protection and put it on under a jacket and under long pants, so you don't know I have the damn things on, and looking like some goofball that's riding around New York or California at all the fruits out in California. You know, I'm not going to go around looking like that with the capes. What the fuck is with the capes? You know, and looking like Darth Vader. You know, fuck that crap, man. So I bought this thing to have a good time. You know, wave hello to people, stop and talk to people without having all that garbage on. Now, like I said, if I decide to haul ass somewhere, I'll go ahead and put that stuff on within reason. Underneath a jacket, underneath long pants, and then have a helmet on. Other than that, I'm sticking with my long hair. So I had a good time riding around tonight, this afternoon, into the late afternoon. And people were calling me and said they couldn't believe that I'm 78 years old and I'm out there keeping my balance on this thing. And people are watching me from day one, and I'm learning. And now it's been, let's see, almost 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks I've been practicing, because the first 7 days I just sat there admiring the Sherman without doing anything. Another thing I found out today, that if you stick that thing on the alarm on 5 miles an hour, that thing is beeping all the time. I couldn't get that. I didn't know what was causing it. It couldn't be that I was doing 5 miles an hour, because I've only been doing 1 or 2 miles an hour. So what I finally figured was, the thing starts beeping, the alarm goes off a couple miles an hour before you get to your alarm setting. So I tried to tilt. I went to tilt number 4 and it kept beeping. I went back to tilt number 2, it kept beeping. I went to tilt 0 and it was still beeping. Finally, I went out there and I put it at 10 miles an hour, and now it stopped beeping, because I'm not going to go 10 miles an hour. So I know better than to go over 5 miles an hour. I'm not going to do it. Not unless I'm protected and I'm away from traffic. And there's plenty of open roads, beautiful open roads out here in Hawaii, that I don't need to be in traffic or in pedestrian traffic and going in and out like all these schleps in California and New York. That's not very nice, man. Not caring who the hell you run down. You know, I'm a considerate person. You know, what if some pregnant lady walks out in front of you and you kill her? So now you've killed the lady and you've killed the unborn child, and that's manslaughter. You know, you jerks that run out around hauling ass all the time, you better start thinking about this crap. That if you pull out in front of somebody steps out from the curve into the street, whether you're in California, New York, or God knows where you are, you better take responsibility about going to jail and killing somebody. You better start getting that through your head while you're wearing your stupid ass, fag ass capes and all your gear and everything, hauling ass and thinking the roads are yours. They're not yours. The public pays for those roads. Some little old lady steps off the curve and you run smack dab into her. You better be prepared to go to jail. And I told this before, if I catch any of you motherfuckers out there, if I catch you out there and you're around me and you're speeding around like that, I'm going to jack your fucking ass. And you think I won't do it? You watch. Because you're going to be clotheslined and then wondering on your back, can't breathe, wondering what the hell happened. It's going to be me jacking your ass and clotheslining you. So you better watch out.